Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be recreating Kylie Jenner's classic Kylie Glam from her Vogue makeup tutorial that she did 3 years ago. I know I'm late to this, but her makeup that she did in that video was similar to what I do every day, so I decided why not recreate it. She started by going in with foundation and mixing it with a moisturizer, so I'm going to apply my foundation first onto my face and then add the moisturizer onto my face after that. CeraVe cream. This is thicker, so I'm just gonna add a little bit. She rubbed it in with her hands since it gave like a more skin-like finish. I'm not loving how this is looking right now, so I'm just going to hope I can fix it with a beauty blender. It's hard to think that it's already August. Like, I feel like this year has been going by so fast. Like, where did summer go? Like, before we know it, it's gonna be Christmas. All over social media that the stores are. Okay, I think I saved the foundation. Just had to blend it in a lot with a sponge. Now I'm gonna be going in with concealer. Only applying a little bit because that's what Kylie used. And she also put some here to like bring out her eyes, I believe. I'm gonna mix that concealer and use another one that's slightly darker. This she also blended out with her fingers, so I'm hoping that this looks better than the foundation that I attempted to blend with my fingers. So far it's looking good. Blending concealer with my fingers just reminds me of like 2016 YouTube days where every YouTuber was blending their concealer out with their finger, especially the ring finger, because they said that that was the softest finger to blend it out with. Back then I never used my finger. Actually, no, back then in 2016, I did not wear makeup. So I'm not one to say my opinion on anything. I prefer beauty blenders over brushes when it comes to like the base. Now that the concealer is all blended out, Kylie took some setting powder and used a powder puff. I have my setting powder here and a powder puff. She only used a little bit, just in the inner corner. So I'm gonna put mine right there. She was saying how crazy it was because back in the day, she watched her old Vogue video and she used so much powder, but it's like I don't blame her. Back in the day we used a lot of makeup, full face. Like the 2016 glam was like something else. Like that's like a time where like you had to be there, know about it, you know? And then Kylie used a brush and kind of brought the extra powder over the rest of her under eyes. Personally, I don't like that, so I'm just gonna take a little bit more powder and use a brush and then set the rest of my under eyes. I'm gonna be setting my whole face with this powder actually because she used a foundation stick as a contour, but I don't have any cream products for contour right now. So I'm gonna set my whole face and then come back with a powdered bronzer. Is it weird, or I kind of like how like translucent powders smell? Like they have like that specific unique smell to them. Like I can't describe it. And I know it's not baby powder because a lot of powders nowadays are talc free, and I know that's what's in baby powders, but I just don't know. I love the smell of this. It's like the same thing as like some people like the smell of grass, some don't. I don't like the smell of grass. Each their own. Okay, now I'm gonna be going in with my bronzer, just taking a little bit, removing any excess product on the back of my hand and bronzing up my face. I kind of want a new bronzer. I don't know which one, but then at the same time I want like a whole new makeup routine with new products. I just like buying new makeup, testing it out, playing around with it. A trip to Sephora is like my favorite thing ever. At the same time, it's just like if I was to go right now today in this moment, I don't know what I would get. So let me know if you have any good makeup recommendations for me or any makeup products you are wanting to see me try, because I'm definitely open to that. Kylie then went in with a cream blush that was like this color, like very pinky. So this is Rose Pocket Blush in the shade Spicy Mark. I'm just going to be using my brush, again removing any excess product on the back of my hand, putting it on the apples of my cheeks. I usually don't tend to lean towards using this shade of the Rose blushes. I usually use Toasted Teddy and Freckle, but I actually like this one. I need to remind myself to use it more. The blush is looking crazy. It's very bright, very pink, so I'm going to use my beauty blender and just get it out a little bit. I think that looks better. I can't really tell. No, that definitely does look better. She used a liquid eyeshadow and one of her Kylie Jenner eyeshadow palettes. I don't have any of those, so I'm just gonna be using my bronzer for my eyeshadow and just taking a little bit on a Sephora crease brush and just blending it out all over my lid. She kind of dragged it out like messily so her eyes could get more of that almond shape, and I'm gonna try to do the same thing. I don't see a difference yet. At the same time, I think I do have almond shaped eyes. I'm not too sure. Okay, these are what the eyes are looking like. I'm gonna put a little bit more on this side and a little little bit more on the other eye. We're at it. Kylie went in with the liquid eyeliner to do her eyeliner. I don't have a liquid eyeliner, but I do have like this small eyeliner brush. So I'm just gonna take a dark shade from my Dior face palette and kind of give it like a shimmery look. Okay, change of plans. I'm going to be using this dark bronzer color from this Wonder Beauty face palette. I am recreating this Kylie tutorial to the best of my abilities using the products that I already have. So this might be a hit or miss. Right now, I think it's pretty good. I haven't done an eyeshadow liner in so long. It's taken me a little bit of time, but that's okay. The right eye's giving me problems, so we're gonna come back and start with the left eye. I think the problem is that my brush is like not defined enough, but I'm gonna keep trying, just trust. Okay, I'm not sure if you can see, but this eye is very subtle. I don't know if I like it. Okay, you know what? I'm just blending it out because I didn't like it, but we're just gonna skip on that right now and come back to it. I'm going to use an eyebrow pencil to fill in my eyebrows. I go in between filling in my eyebrows when I do my makeup, and sometimes I don't. I think it just depends on like the look that I'm going for that day. But does anyone remember those Sharpie eyebrows that we used to do back in the day with the Anastasia dip brow? Luckily, I never fell victim to that, but if you did, I'm so sorry. Who let you leave the house like that? Like, yes, at the time we did think like that was cool and that was like what was prettiest. Now I just fill in my eyebrows very like quickly, like not too much, not overdone either. I only went in with some brow gel, so I'm going to be doing the same thing. This is my favorite brow gel, but a little bit of this does go a long way. Sometimes I do go overboard with it and it leaves my brows tacky, or not tacky, flaky. Kylie, after her brows, went in with a highlighting stick or highlighting balm. I don't have one, so I'm gonna be using this Dior palette in this shade just to highlight the high points of my face. She then goes in with mascara and doesn't curl her lashes, but I'm going to. So I'm gonna curl my lashes. I let the lash curler sit as close to my lash line as I can get it, and then twist up to give it like the full curl effect. I'm gonna do the same thing to the other eye, twisting up, holding it there and kind of like bouncing it so it can get like the full effect. She focuses her mascara on the outer parts of her eyes, so I'm gonna try and do that. Okay, one coat is done. I got mascara all over my eyelids, but I'm gonna go in with the second coat. I'm gonna let the mascara on my eyelids dry up for a second before I clean it off. Taking a Q-tip and just wiping any excess makeup off my lips. Going in with a lip liner, I'm gonna line my lips a little bit. I was never one of those people to overline your lips. I know that was like what Kylie Jenner was famous for, aside from her Kylie lip kits. She did put some blush on her lips, so I'm gonna be taking the same one that I used earlier and put it on there. The lips are a little too bright for me in my opinion, but it's pretty similar to what Kylie did in her video, so we're just gonna let it be. Okay, my mascara should be dry. I'm gonna take a spoolie and just rub off all the mascara on my eyelids. I'm going to be applying one more coat of mascara before I go back and try to attempt the eyeliner one more time. Okay, the mascara is done. I don't like how the mascara looks on me personally, just like not focusing it like towards the inner lashes. And this might be really ratchet to some, but I'm gonna use my eyebrow pencil. This is the Kosas Brow Pop, and it has like a little angle to it. Let's try. Okay, I don't know if you can see, but it's very subtle. I actually like that. But now I know that I need to work on my eyeliner skills. It's something I've been wanting to work on forever, but I just haven't bought an eyeliner yet. Kylie finishes off her look by adding a little bit more blush, so I'm gonna be taking a powdered blush and just adding a tiny bit more. Okay, so the makeup is all done. Kylie did not set her face with any setting spray, but overall I really like it. It's very glowy, very natural. I do think that I definitely need to work on the eyeliner, but other than that, this was a pretty simple and easy makeup routine to recreate. Let me know if there's anyone else's makeup you would like me to recreate. That's it for the end of this video. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next week. Bye guys.